So I don't have application questions in my head, so we'll go straight to the tutorial sheet, which is sheet 9. And we are going straight to question 2, where we find the population of a city triples every 25 years. So the population triples every 5 years. Every 25 years, I mean. Then at time t, when t is 0, at t is equal to 0, the population is 100,000. Write a function for the population pt as a function of t. So write write a function. So when t is 0, we have 100,000. So you say 100,000 multiplied by 3 from the word triples to the power t over 25. 25 years. That is how you come up with the equation of tripling, which is purely an exponential problem. Let's see if it makes sense. After 25 years, first it will be 10. First it will be 10,000 at 0 years. Then after 25 years, it must triple. So we'll have 100,000 to the power 3, 25 over 25, which is 1. So we get 100,000 multiplied by 3 to the power 1, which is 300,000. So it has tripled. Then it triples again after 25 years, meaning it will be at 50 years, it will triple. That is 350 over 25, which is 100,000, 3 power 2, which is 900,000. So it makes sense. It has tripled. Again, the tripling is happening for the 300,000. So the equation makes a lot of sense. And that is how it come about. That's how it comes about. Then now, what is the population after 50 years? The population after 50 years. We've just calculated for 50 years here. So this will be A. You substitute. So the population after 50 years, the population T, when T is 50, is this guy, which is 900,000. And after 70 years, say T of 70 is 100,000, 370 over 25. And after 100 years, we do the same. A bit of 100 is 100,000. 3 power 100 into 25. 25 into 200, you get 4. This is your expression. Very, very easy. Questions can be asked just here before we go into more details of this structure. So how did you know how to come up with the equation?
Sir, 25 into 70. Sir,
Hello. 7 over 25. What has it done?
the power there, 3 to the power 4.
And then
Okay, I've seen it. Sorry. Hey, I thought C was the answer for B. All right, I've seen it.
No. Okay.
All right.
But this one, can you reduce it? 7 divided by 5, how many times? 14. 14 over 5. I'll do it that way. But then, still, even if you do that way, don't make any difference. You can't find the figure. So then just leave it in the formula form. You don't care. A little bit caring. Let's go to 3. An experiment involves a colony of bacteria in this one, no, in a solution. It is determined that the number of bacteria doubles approximately every 3 minutes. So the formula is going to be the number of bacteria. So how do you put it? Let's use the simplicity. It doubles. So first, let's get the initial. And the initial number of bacteria at the start is 10 to the power 4. So 10 power 4. This is the number of bacteria at the start. Then it doubles. That is 2 every after 3 minutes. T over 3. This one is separate. So that's so write the function for the number of bacteria NT. Oh, so it has to be NT. So we'll come back and write NT is 10 for 2 T over 3. Then approximately how many bacteria are there after 3 minutes? So just being asked to do N of 3. So you say 1040 to 3 over 3. So you get 2 by 10 4. Then approximately 9 minutes. This was A, B. You now start enjoying the solving. Once your formula is correct. 2 to the power 3. Because 9 by 3 is 3. So this is 8, 10 power 4. 27 minutes, 1 hour. 1 hour, we know it is 60 minutes. So we are doing all the calculations in minutes. So you don't make that mistake. So 60 by 3, you get 20. Then, to keep the group busy, exercise. You do question 4. The previous screen is here. It's here, and here. Okay. Oh no, later. Want to chat in the group? Want to chat in the group around 02. That time when you start posting solution. So I go to question 5.
Oh, sir, wait a minute. All right, thank you.
Okay. So 5, at T years, the balance A in an account with principal P and annual interest rate R in decimal form is given by the following formulas. So are given these formulas, you should know them. For any compounding, compoundings pay the balance A is given by principal 1 plus R over N NT, and 2, continuous compounding. Continuous compounding, A is equal to P ET ERT. So those are formulas given. Then there's a question. A bank offers 2 types. A bank offers 2 types of interest-bearing accounts. The first account pays 5% interest compounded quarterly. So when they say quarterly, you're talking of 1 over 4 by 12. So you get 3. Three is not a quarter. No, this is not true. When you say quarterly, I mean that they're going to do it 4 times in 1. That's 1 time to make sense. So quarterly N is 4. Because you have 1 over 4, this is a quarter. plus 1 over 4 another quarter, plus 1 over 4 another quarter, plus 1 over 4 another quarter. Okay, so calculating 1 over 4 by 12 was just calculating after how many months? So after 3 months, they do you gain your interest. So you'll be doing that 4 times in a year, 4 times in 12 months. That's when you get your interest. Then the second account pays 3% compounded continuously. Which account earns more money and why? So let's see. If you're talking about A is going to be P, we don't know, 1 plus R, the rate, 5%. Now this 5% in decimal. It is 5 divided by 100, which is 0.05. So plus 0.05 over n is 4 to the power nt. Now n is 4, so we have 40. This is the same as P. So here you suffer around 0.05 divided by 4. I have used the calculator. So it's 1.0125 per 40. Then the other one, P, E, R, R is here. So in decimals, again, 3 divided by 100. You get 0.03 T. Then you compare. Okay. You can write this from logarithms, but you won't be using calculators. Okay. Exactly, my guy. No calculator, so you'll be using numbers. So like you'll be doing 0.05 over 4 multiplied by 100, multiplied by 100. You have 5 over 400 and start dividing. Here 0.00. Then 400 now again you cut. Then 1, remainder 1. Then you take a 0 there. You get 2, remainder 2. Then a 0, 5. Then you add the 1, it becomes 1.0125. Inside, meaning that you have P 1.0125 to the power 4 T. We saw this happening in the exponential where the powers can switch position. Or if it confuses you, again, leave it outside. But it should not confuse you. Power 4. So get P 1.051 to the power T. Then you go that side and calculate also P. And this question may not easily come. So what is E? E power 0.03. Yeah. Okay. E. Then you answer power 0.03. So this side you're getting 1.032 power T. So now since T is fixed and P is fixed, but the coefficients, this is bigger than the other one. So you say A earns more money than So how do you call them? Which account ends more? Yeah, account A ends more than type B. What is the reason? Because P of 1.051 T is greater or equal to P of 1.02 T. So that now this was A. Then B, you are given 10,000. Is invested at annual interest rate of 11% for a period of 5 years. So you're investing this amount. So this is your P, this is your R, this is your T. Then find the value of the investment for the following compounding periods annually. So if you're doing it annually, or 2, you're doing it monthly. So if you're doing it annually, it means that you get your N is 1, and you'll be taking in there. So you say A is equal to P is 10,000 multiplied by 1 plus R, that is 11, in decimal, that is 0.11 over N, which is 1, and then 1 by T, which is 5. So all you need to do is to put it in order. So you say 10,000 multiplied by 1.11 or 5, because you don't have calculators. Monthly N is 12, because you are getting your money 12 times. Your money is being compounded 12 times. Then when they say daily, how many days are in a month? Okay, how many days are in a year? So a year is approximately 65 days. So that becomes your N, 365 days. So that when they say hourly, you say 365 days multiplied by 24 hours. Your N then becomes 8,760. This is how your money is calculated when you're betting. It increases hourly or per second and decreases. For those who do betting, life is addicting. Then question 6, the present value of a sum of money is the amount. This is another task. Question 6. I'll give you a hint. Are they something else? Not necessarily. They're just pushing you to the corner though. Somewhere, yeah. So question 6. Find the present value of 10,000 if interest is paid. So this time around, you have the present value. I mean, you want to find the present value of 10,000. If 10,000 comes out as your interest, as the money combined with interest. So find the initial money that was invested. If altogether you have 10,000. Okay. If interest is paid at a rate of 9%, so interest was paid at 9%, pay using this formula. Where is it? In front. 1 plus 1 plus R over N NT. Percentage has been given. In decimals, you convert. You bring here it is R. This guy is your A. Okay, your N is given pay. So that the N is 1. And then do your mathematics. Find P. That's a question there. If you can solve this question for today, you can sleep. As far as math is concerned, you can sleep unless there are questions. I have left the radioactive decay questions because the formula is already given there. So that's our food when you come back for revisions. That will be our food. If you fail to find the solutions by then. Well, the formulas are given, all you're going to do there is to just substitute in the formulas of logs. We have questions to ask. So those guys coming from abundance, make an appointment tomorrow again. We'll be looking at a separate lesson away from 11:20. We'll be doing the treasure matrices treasure sheet away from 11:20.
Sir, I've got a question.
Yeah, I can ask.
2 to the power x plus 1
Mm-hmm.
is equal to 3 to the power x minus 1. How do you find that one?
2 to the power x plus 1 is equal to
3 to the power x minus 1.
Oh, I can see. The forgetting of properties here. You apply n log. I've chosen log e, which is in that. So because log would have the property of dropping the power will be dropped, and we'll have 2 x minus 1, then 3. Then expand x then 2 minus x then 3 is equal to negative then 3 minus then 2. And then factor out x, then you get ln 2 minus ln 3 is equal to ln 3 negative 1 plus ln 2 negative 1. So this is x is equal to ln 1 over 6 over ln 2 minus ln 3, which is ln 1 over 6 over ln 2/3.
Thank you.
So application question is normally just see one in the exam, in the whole paper. Just one will chip in. So if you don't like them, for the sake of the test, you need to understand them. For the sake of the exam, you won't choose that question. Exam is nice. Choose 5. Don't choose what I don't know. I only suffer if what I don't know comes in all the questions.
Sir, teach me how to convert from percentage to a decimal number.
From a percentage, the percentage is always out of 100. So if you have 5%, then you want to convert, you say 5/100. So 100 in 5 is 0. Point, you put a 0. 150, 0. As 100 in 500, 5. You've converted.
It's bookie.
I was confused. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll end here today, guys. It's just a brief one. I hope you're revising because you guys are done.